In this video, I am going to explain you four interconnected terms, and these terms are very important to understand and meet when complying to any quality and food safety standards. These four terms are identification, traceability, withdrawal, and recall. First, I give you the reference of each standard for your record. For identification and traceability, ISO 22000-2018 version has the clause 8.3, IFS version 6.1 has the clause 4.18, BRC issue 8 has the clause 3.9, SQF has code 8.1 has the clause 2.6, ISO 9000-2015 has the clause 8.5.3. These are the standard references for identification and traceability. Now for withdrawal and recall, ISO 22000-2018 standard has the clause 8.9.5. IFS version 6.1 has the clause 5.9. BRC issue 8 has the clause 3.11. SQF code 8.1 has the clause 2.6. And ISO 9001-2015 has the clause 8.7. And again, there is no direct clause for withdrawal and recall in ISO 9001. However, clause 8.7 talks about control of non-conforming products and require in clause 8.7.1 part B that organization has to deal with return and suspension of products, and actually it means the same. Now understand the definition of all four terms in easy words. First step is identification. The first term is identification, and it's also the first step. Identification is the step or process of identifying, classifying, or detecting something through any mean, either some code, some number, any mark, or any other evidence throughout the product and process flow. Example, in raw materials, receiving ingredients, receiving packaging materials, work in progress, process inputs, and finished products during all stages of production and storage. It's actually the first step. And if we do this right, we can proceed further to the next steps. But if there are gaps here, we cannot be able to perform traceability, withdrawal, or recall. Second step is traceability. Traceability is the capability to trace something, and in some cases, it is interpreted as the ability to verify the history, location, or application of an item by means of documented, recorded identification and evidences. So, traceability is actually the result of identification, and organization should be able to trace product at any stage of process flow, forward and backward both. Example, you see the batch codes, lot numbers on finished products. So these numbers, these codes are traceability code, and through this code organization can verify the history, location, or application of an items. And I am emphasizing again here that it is only possible when you will maintain and retain the records of identification, which is step number one. If you don't have the proper procedure for identification of the products, you cannot ensure traceability. Now the third step is withdrawal. In order to start the withdrawal or recall process, organization first need to do the traceability to identify the real problem. It is not practical, it is not feasible to withdraw or recall immediately after receiving a single complaint. So here it is important for an organization to have proper traceability procedure to complete the traceability as quick as possible in order to take the decision for withdrawal or not. So withdrawal is if product is removed or returned from the supply chain but not reaching to the consumer yet. Example, from distributor, market, or even within the industry. Withdrawal is any measure aimed at preventing the distribution, display, either offer of a product dangerous to the consumer. Now the fourth step is any measure aimed at achieving the return of dangerous product that has already been make sure already been supplied or made available to consumers by the producer or distributor. Means it is one step up from withdrawal. Now the product is being supplied to the end user, and now the return is called product recall. And again, you need not to forget that even for this step, product identification and traceability, which is step number 1 and 2, is prerequisite is very important. There shall be an effective procedure for withdrawal and recall of all products, which ensures that involved customers are informed as soon as possible. This procedure shall include clear assignment of responsibilities. For any further question or feedback, you may write it in the comment box below. And thanks so much for watching this video.